You can lead it off whenever you're ready.
Take a drink. Me.
Uh,
Mic check 1 2. Hey, what's up, guys? So we're back again with another video. Just something popped in my head today. We were just at work, and I kind of got to thinking, man, we've been putting a lot of time into this channel, having a blast while doing it, interacting with you guys. As you know, of course, we see you in the comments, and we're usually pretty quick to get back to you. But we were just kind of thinking, man, I think a lot of people do struggle that work-life balance where you have your hobbies, but you also work. And some people work a lot. We work a decent amount, typical 40-hour work week, sometimes more, sometimes a little less, whatever. I'm sure people wonder, how do you put so much time in your hobby and then still have time for your other relationships and also with your job? Brandon and I was kind of thinking about it, and just wanting to kind of talk about it a little bit.
well, the first thing I have is you better leave that mic check you did at the beginning of the video in the video. This man hit him with the me. Let me get some water, brother. Better leave that in. That's quality content right there, bro. Hit him with the me. But on a serious note, uh,
I love it.
we've we've tried to employ some tactics to try to balance both life and trying to work on this channel. It's fun. Obviously, we do work full time, Monday through Friday. So we are off on the weekends. That's why we try to make sure we have video uploads going on the weekends. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, we've been trying to do those as well.
Yeah,
We try to
absolutely.
use those days of the week or weekends to record as much as we can. So to try to keep the video flowing to the channel. Um, it requires a little bit of balance in your life, and that's kind of what the point of today's video is how to balance enjoying gaming or content creation if you're a content creator too, and also life. Because unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, really, this can't be your whole life. I can be a part of it, but you certainly cannot dedicate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to making videos or just playing video games. You got to
What?
have balance in there for you gotta have balance in there for your relationships and your job or whatever else you might have in your life that you should be attending to, rather than just enjoyment.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah. I
Mike,
mean,
why
there's
don't you why don't you jump in? What's the first thing we wrote down on our list?
we wrote a couple things, just kind of wanted to make it a little more structured because sometimes we get off on a tangent. But obviously, balance, he kind of touched on that a little bit. Just give attention to a little bit of everything in your life. Obviously, you know, you don't want to tip the scale in either direction. You don't want to just put too much time into one thing. And you don't also want to put too much time into work. You'll burn out. It's not fun. No one loves to work all the time. Sure, you may work sometimes and enjoy your job. And if you're blessed enough to enjoy your job, that's awesome, dude. If you got a career or job that you just don't hate, most people don't love their job. But if you can find enjoyment in it, I think that's great. We both come from pretty interesting career paths, and we've both had our jobs that we've not liked. And I'm sure most of you have at least had a job that you've not cared for, and you've probably been grateful to be out of that. And then you come home to, hopefully a good home life, and you have your hobbies. And I think it's important to give each of those attention. So if you've got, like, let's say you got a girlfriend or a wife, make sure you give your partner attention, or whoever it is. It don't matter. I'm just saying, give your partner attention, but also you need attention for yourself. You need to take time to yourself, and your hobbies are important, and don't ever let that die.
I think you're 100% on the nose there, man. I agree with that. Um, Another thing to try to find time for is being active, right? Be out and at least take a walk. 10 minutes a day. Be up on your feet. I'm not here to tell you you got to go run a mile or 2 miles or 3 miles or a marathon every day to be in halfway decent physical shape, but at least get up and walk for 5 or 10 minutes throughout the day. Get on your
Yeah,
feet.
absolutely.
Sitting in that chair, sedentary all day will kill you. Now, if you work a manual job where you're up on your feet and moving around, anyways, this doesn't apply to you. But if you don't, then this is something that you should definitely take into account in your day to day life, and that's something that I have to remind myself to do. Blake has to remind himself to do, especially like at work. I will sit at my
Yeah,
desk, for hours and not get up.
yeah.
I'll just bury my head in my work and keep doing it. Same thing here. I don't get up as much as I should, but I try to.
Oh, absolutely.
Try to get better with that. We'll typically film a video and we'll take a 5 or 10 minute break to stretch the legs and catch our breath.
Yeah, it's important. I mean,
It's
it resets you a little bit, little mental reset, if you
well,
will.
it's one of those things with the videos that we make, both in the LP, the streams, whatever. All this stuff is genuine us. This is not a a gimmick channel or a clout channel where I'm reading off a script. Hey guys, here's what we're doing. Here's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
This is all off the cuff. None of this stuff is scripted. So maybe a little tangenty at times, but you get to hear from the real us, not the persona that we put up to be online, like a lot of people might do or want to do.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we like to make it feel like very personable. I mean, I think that a lot of YouTubers, especially in older times of YouTube, it was more personal. You could be like, oh, I could feel like that. I could relate to that guy, especially a lot of the gaming channels earlier then. It's a little different now. It feels very company-ish, if that makes sense to me. That's just what I've seen from a lot of these guys.
Well, I think that's one of the problems with content creation today, right? Everybody looks at it as a business model and not a fun project
Yeah.
to do. It's become a, hey, what can I post to make money on this platform? And sure, that's a motivator for a lot of people. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie to anybody and say, hey, at some point I wouldn't like to make money doing YouTube, but I didn't undertake this challenge with the intention of trying to get rich off of making videos. This is something that we've talked about for a long time, and just finally say, hey man, we got to do this. Let's
Yeah.
just make some videos. Let's record. Let's upload. Let's see if people like hearing us yap at each other for however long we play.
Yeah, and we've already made a difference, and it feels great. I've had a couple people that we've seen them both in the comment section say stuff like, "I really needed to hear this," and that just makes us feel good, man. Y'all don't have to spill any important details, but just to know that you got anything out of our videos, whether it was a laugh or it motivated you to do something you've been wanting to do for a while, or whatever it is. We want to kind of have a little bit of that in the channel and just kind of bring some life back into you, because the day-to-day can be mundane, and we want to at least make you feel more like you're enjoying life a little bit more, at least.
Absolutely agree with that. Here's another thing we should probably be doing, right? This is another big part. Your diet. I mean, I'm talking, I'm not talking about how you got to eat Minecraft beta to regen your health like soup, but I kind of am at the same time, right? Yeah, like eat that bread. Well, you don't even have the eating sound effect yet because there's no hunger bar. You just
Yeah.
insta eat it. It just disappears and heals you.
Yeah.
But it's just, he just swallowed it. I mean,
Bro,
no
despawned.
teeth, no chewing. Just despawn the item and heal.
Yeah.
But more like your nutrition in real life, man. You shouldn't subsist solely on a diet of ramen noodles. It's probably not the best idea. Eat some whole food every once in a while,
What?
at least, a couple times a week if you can.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of water. Don't just drink, drink water, man. That's the best advice I give anybody when it comes
You hear
to
it all the
just
time.
drink a lot of water. Drink as much water as you can.
Yeah. You can't OD on water. I mean, some people are like,
I mean, you can, but it
have to
takes a
try.
lot of water to OD.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd
Maybe
have to
drinking
be a
the
really small
ocean.
person. You'd have to be you'd have to like start Badlands chugging out in the middle of the ocean like you did with that life straw.
Yeah.
Let him drink the whole ocean.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just make an effort. If you're just making an effort, again, that's all that matters.
Agreed.
Just making that little bit of effort goes a long way. This next one definitely speaks pretty deeply to me. I've talked to Braden a couple occasions, and he can vouch. I'm notorious for being the madman that just stays up and edits videos if I haven't.
He doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep. I try to tell him to sleep. He doesn't sleep.
I don't think. I mean,
he's a professional. Send me a message at 3:00 in the morning while I'm asleep. Hey man, I just finished this new video. What do you think?
It's so
like
bad.
I text him back when I wake up in the morning. Like, what are you doing at 3:00 in the morning? Go to sleep.
Yeah, we'll wake up. Like, I'll be up at 3, finishing something that I'm like, I had a great idea. I can't just let it go, because I'm not gonna remember it. Even if I wrote it down, I wouldn't know how to do it the same way. So I have to make it, and then by the time it's all said and done, it's 4 in the morning, and I wake up at 5:45. So, but don't do what I do, And then the times that I sleep when I should, I feel great. So it's like, I'm not running off of 500 milligrams of caffeine for the day, and I'm just hanging out. I'm just cruising. It's not ideal, and that kind of goes back in that nutrition. Yeah, I mean, just don't chug energy drinks because you don't want to. It's a short term. It's a Band-Aid fix for like something that you could just be trying. You'll
crash.
Yeah, it's just not worth it, man.
You'll crash. You gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep 8 hours a night if you can.
Yeah, at least 6. At least 6 if you can, man. 6 to 8.
Be healthy. Yeah. That's all the core of this is, right? Practice healthy habits while still enjoying your hobby.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the biggest. I mean, that's kind of the skinny of it all.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's really most of what I got because we kind of touched on.
Yeah.
quite a few lists. Get active, find a balance between life and gaming. Get some sleep. Be mindful of your mental health. That's the same kind of thing. It's like, to me, that was like also on par with like connecting with other people. Make sure you
Yeah.
maintain your relationships. It all kind of ties into balance, but we wrote down those reasons.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's
So
pretty much like all we wanted to kind of touch on, because I know that, I mean, you guys can relate to us. We're all gamers. We're all going to be doing the typical gamer thing. You go and you fall out of your good habits, pick up some bad ones. Just remember, it doesn't matter if you fall off the train. You just got to get back on it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. And don't beat yourself up either. It was kind of to touch on with the mental health about it. It's like, dude, don't beat yourself up if you fall off track. Just get back on it. We're good. We're just hanging out. We just want y'all to be around for a long time and enjoy the channel and just enjoy life. So we want you to be
Indeed.
healthy.
I agree.
Well, hey, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let us know what you think. Anything that you've struggled with that also can relate to. I'm sure most of you definitely had the sleep one. Probably the eating one too. I like food, and so does he. So I'm sure we can all at least relate to those two big eating fans.
I feel like I prop up Chipotle stock, dude.
Oh yeah, if he stopped eating Chipotle, guys, I'm not gonna lie, they would call him. Like they would contact him.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I swear they do. Like on the app, he'll get a notification after like 4 days. They're like, "Hey, did we do something wrong?" Like,
Are you coming back?
yeah, it's hilarious. But hey, thank you guys again for checking out the video. We hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you have any other tips to give the other fellow watchers something, just drop it down below. Might as well, right?
I agree. Yeah, drop us in the comments. Let us know what you got. Any better tips? Any changes we should make to
Yeah,
the
for sure.
tips?
Absolutely. Well, hey, y'all enjoy the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
See ya.